Today I'm going to be watching this video. It's called 15 Things You Didn't Know About Finland. So I've watched a couple of videos before with interesting facts about Finland. So I'm interested to know how many of these I didn't actually know. Tell me if you're from Finland. Is there anything in this video you never knew? Let's watch, find out.
15 things you didn't know about Finland. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, welcome to yet another exciting original video presented to you by alux.com. Today we'll be looking at Finland, the land of freaky sports, caffeine junkies, devil horns, and even stranger weather conditions. Its genesis dates back to 9000 BCE after the last ice age. It's believed that this was the very first time Finland was notably inhabited. Officially referred to as the Republic of Finland, this northern European state borders with Norway to the north, Russia to the east, and Sweden to the northwest. As of 2016, Finland's population was approximately 5.5 million, with the lion's share of this population residing in the south, due to the extreme weather conditions experienced in the north. Over 85% of the residents here are Finnish speakers, whereas the remaining percentage comprises primarily of Finland Swedes and other nationalities. Economically speaking, Finland's per capita output is more or less equal to that of other European houses, such as Belgium, the UK, France, and Germany. 66% of its GDP originates from the service sector, which is quite expansive in this state. Refining and manufacturing comes a close second, with slightly over 30% of the GDP coming from this sector. Finland is a major exporter of various freshwater resources and minerals, such as copper, gold, nickel, iron, and chromium. Agriculture is also a major part of the country's economy, with resources such as timber available in the plenty. Tourism is another major part of Finland's economy. Yearly, the country grosses over 6 billion euros from the tourism sector. Modernization and globalization have greatly attributed to the thriving tourism industry in Finland. Attractions such as the Santa Claus Village in Rovaniemi and commercial cruises along major port and coastal cities within the Baltic area are some of the major attractions. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at alux. With all that being said, let us now take a look at the 15 things you didn't know about Finland. Number 1. Finland is ranked 6th worldwide on guns per capita scale. Finland is no place to go around bullying random individuals. The country is known for the high number of residents that officially own guns. As per the most recent statistics, every 34.2 Finnish residents out of 100 owns a gun. These figures are believed to be higher if all the guns that are not officially recognized were put into consideration. However, it is understandable that Finnish residents would own so many guns, considering the fact that hunting is one of their major traditions.
Yeah, so that already, knowing that they're the 6th highest in the world, that's already something I never knew. Very surprising. Definitely, if it is more related to hunting, it makes sense. Tell me if you're from Finland. Have you ever taken part in hunting? Do you own a gun? Do you know anybody that owns a gun? Have you ever fired a gun? That's interesting to begin with. Tell me if you knew that already, being from Finland.
Number 2. Finland is home to one of the first openly gay politicians in Europe. Pekka Olavi-Haavisto is one of the most notable political figures not only in Finland but the whole of Europe. He served as a member of parliament since 1987 and has also been elected twice by the people of Finland in 2007 and again in 2011. Pekka is one of the greatest LGBT personalities and is highly recognized alongside other key players, such as France's André Labarrère, Germany's Herbert Reusch, and Hungary's Clara Unger. Number 3.
Yeah, so I don't really know too much about Finnish politics. I do know, obviously, not just with regards to that, but it is a quite progressive country. Tell me if there's any interesting characters when it comes to politics, any interesting politicians for good or bad reasons. Maybe I'll do a bit more research into that.
3. Skinny dipping world record. Finland currently holds the world record for the highest number of individuals swimming completely naked at once. This record was previously held by a group of 3 individuals from Australia. Finland currently reigns supreme, with 1,000 people swimming in their birthday suits at the 2017 Ilosarok Music Festival held in the eastern region.
Tell me if you took
Number
part in
4.
that.
Finland has more saunas than cars. Saunas are a major part of the Finnish way of life. It's approximated that there are over 3 million saunas within the country, which is strange considering there are only 5.5 million individuals in Finland. President Urho Kekkonen was particularly famous for holding state meetings in saunas all over the country.
Oh, even that one about holding state meetings in saunas, is interesting, but the fact there's more than cars, that's just an interesting fact when you actually see it compared to something just so synonymous with daily life like a car, but it shows you how important sauna is to Finland.
Number 5. The richest man in Finland, Antti Herlin. With a net worth of $3.2 billion, Herlin is ranked as the richest individual in Finland. Most people credit his riches to pure luck. This is because he is the grandson to the entrepreneurial veteran behind Kone, a leading brand in the elevator and escalator industry.
Yeah, so tell me what people think about him. Obviously, in other countries, you see in America, guys like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, they get a lot of people who dislike them for things they do, of course, but I think the money plays a part in it. How is he thought of being Finland's richest man? Is he respected? I know it says he got his fortune by luck, or his position as the richest man by luck, but does he do anything good with the money? What's his business interest now?
Number 6. Finland increases in surface area annually. With every passing year, Finland increases in surface by about 7 square kilometers. This is due to the rebound effect brought about from the weight of the Ice Age glaciers. Additionally, it tends to rise gradually from the sea level, which also plays a major role in increasing the country's average surface area. At this rate, Finland's plan for world conquest will come to fruition. Number 7. Finland has the most heavy metal bands per capita. Finland is the global home of heavy metal. Statistics show that it's ranked number 1 with the most heavy metal bands per capita in the world, with a statistical value of 53.2 per 100,000. Sweden comes in a close second, followed by Norway. Some of the top Finnish bands include Him, Nightwish, The Rasmus, Hauratron, Apocalyptica, Sunrise Avenue, and Children of Bodom, just to name a few.
Yeah, I knew of Finland having such popularity with heavy metal. I didn't really realise it was all of Northern Europe, all those countries. Obviously, Finland seems like the most popular, but who's your favourite heavy metal band from Finland?
Nations claim ownership to inventing the internet, but the Finns had the initial idea to bring the whole idea to the public. Technology students from Finland are responsible for Urwise, the very first internet browser. Although the platform was received well by Sir Tim Berners-Lee, the World Wide Web inventor, the students lacked enough funding to back their project. Number 9. Wife-carrying championships. If there's one thing that Finland is popular for, it's its weird sporting traditions. Among them is the wife-carrying yearly tournament, where participants are rewarded with the wife's weight in beer. The official track is normally 253.5 meters long. Obstacles involved include dry obstacles, a 1 meter deep, and water obstacles. The minimum weight allowed for a single race is 49 kilograms. Wives are expected to put on helmets, while husbands only have a belt on, apart from the costume, that is. At the end of each race, awards are given out to the most entertaining couple, the strongest carrier, as well as awards for the best costume. Number 10. Nokia is not Finland's largest company. Contrary to popular belief, Nokia is not the largest company in Finland. It's actually the third largest, with an estimated value of $32.8 billion, assets of about $44.6 billion, and a $50.1 billion yearly revenue. Samo Group comes in a close second, with an estimated market value of $16.3 billion, assets of about $38.3 billion, and a $7.2 billion yearly revenue. At number 1 is Fortum, with an estimated market value of $16.8 billion, assets worth $29.7 billion, and a yearly turnaround of $3.9 billion. We've covered the most expensive smartphones in the world in a dedicated video, which you can check out in the top right corner.
How is Nokia thought of now in Finland? I guess it must be very well respected, man. Such a trailblazer in the mobile telephone industry. Are people in Finland just very proud of that company?
Number 11. Finnish passports are the most valuable in the world for visa-free travel. Passports offered by the Finnish government have the best hassle-free access to most countries across the globe. This is a luxury that most Western European citizens enjoy, although the Finns come out on top in the entire list, with over 173 different countries listed under the visa-free travel guide.
Awesome.
This passport comes as a three-way tie with that of the United Kingdom and Sweden. However, the Finnish passport still offers the most out of the three, with unique options such as visa-free access to Vietnam without necessarily applying, or visa arrival for all India departures. Number 12. Finland is one of the top recycling countries worldwide. When it comes to recycling plastic and glass bottles, Finland is one of the highest rated countries in the world. 9 out of every 10 plastic bottles in the country are recycled. Additionally, over 98% of all glass bottles are also recycled. It doesn't imply that Finland is the cleanest country known to man, but Finns sure do take their recycling seriously.
That's good.
Number 13. Weirdest holidays. Sporting activities aren't the only usual occurrences in this part of the world. Some holidays are also downright weird. An example is National Sleepyhead Day, where the last person to get out of bed in every household is thrown into water by those who woke up earlier. Another notable weird holiday is the Hiking with Huskies holiday. This day is set aside for husky owners all over the country. They are expected to take a day off and hike with their dogs and spend some quality time. Lastly, and maybe most shocking, is the Day of Failure, where all forms of stupidity are celebrated by the Finns.
Yeah, I seen that in another
Number
video,
14.
actually.
The highest number of lakes. Known as the Land of 1,000 Lakes, Finland is home to a very high number of these water bodies. There are 187,888 lakes within the Finnish borders, the most of any state. Islands are also in the plenty, with over 179,888 islands on record. Number 15. The highest coffee consumption. The Finns are known for a lot of things, but when it comes to Java, none does it better. The average Finn consumes up to 12 kilograms of coffee annually. It's impossible to find out the exact number of cups each takes a day, but it definitely isn't just one. Would you consider Finland as an island?
Wow, that's very interesting. Yeah, I never knew there was the highest consumption of coffee. I've actually just poured myself a coffee. It's like, it was a double espresso, just an extra bit of water, but tell me if you love coffee as well. I did actually remember reading they drink a lot of cups of coffee per day, actually, that's true. Interesting facts, really, I never knew a lot of them. Some of them I did, but really interesting ones. Tell me if you're from Finland. Did you know all of these? What do you think about them? What's the most interesting fact about Finland that people outside of the country might not know? But yeah, great. Keep recommending other videos, and I'll check them out soon. Thanks.